Yo, it's Hood Talk Podcast on Wu-Tang Radio. Here he is. What's going on? And on today's episode, we got Stay Solid Key. She is the creator of Black Billionaire. A clothing line, baby. Whoa, it's such a dope clothing line, too. I think that I see it on your shirt.
Thank you.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. Busy, but, I'm good.
I know you busy. I be seeing your posts. Like, you everywhere. You on billboards. You making tons of shirts. You making jackets that I see in the back.
Yes. That's one of my creations. I actually love that jacket. Everybody always asks me about it. But, yeah, I did everything on that jacket. It's actually, because people be thinking it's a coat. It's actually a jacket because I hate coats. So, if anybody wants some for the screen, let me know.
I
got you for it.
She was just saying that. She was just saying how she needed some of the Black Billionaire clothing. So y'all definitely have to get in touch. Just get her some apparel. We'll definitely have to rock there. I love my shirt. It looked like you got my shirt on right now.
So this one, it's exclusive. It got glitter on it. See?
Oh, my shirt. Yeah, I'm going with glitter. Oh, yeah, they love glitter around here, too, so they're definitely...
I most definitely can make one with glitter, so you just gotta let me know.
Bet.
Okay.
All right. So we gonna get into this interview. So tell us about yourself, where you from, and some of your upbringing.
So first of all, I'm from Indiana, Evansville, Indiana. It's like at the bottom of Indiana. Everybody always says like the country. But I actually moved up here when I was a baby, actually. So I've been here since, I think, 98. And then I've been in Dayton ever since. So a little bit about me. I graduated from Ponus in 2013. And there I did like radio and TV. From there I became a nurse. And it's a whole bunch of stuff in between for sure. Like I was a manager. I did videos. I do all types of stuff now. Just self-teaching myself to be able to grow for sure.
That's dope. I was going to say, it's nothing that she can't do. When she sent us the bio, I said, oh, she touches and everything. Right.
Yes.
Shout out to this Black woman. Shout out. She's going to be a Black billionaire for sure.
Trying to get there for sure.
Because that was one of my questions. I was seeing, as we was reading your bio, seemed like, you had your hands into everything. And then I was like, well, what made you become a nurse?
I think it was more so my mom. I'm gonna be honest. My mom's a nurse, and I'm be honest. My mom old school, so she don't really understand like chasing after a dream. If you get what I'm saying. So growing up, it was like I did shoot videos. I was into music. I did all that types of stuff. I could do websites, graphic designing. But my mom is like, no, you need to go to school, and you need to get education. And you need to graduate. And wow, that's great. Because I'm a nurse now, but I think with my kids, I'll be a lot different for sure. Like, as long as you got a plan, show me your plan, and we're going to make that plan happen. You know what I'm saying? So, even to this day, like, I tell people all the time, like, my mom is not really, like, aware of all the things I do. Like, if I was to pull a website up, she'd probably be like, what? My daughter did that? So, I don't know. That's one of the toughest things, but at the same time, I can't wait until it becomes one of those things where it'd be like, I told you. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm waiting for that for sure.
So do you keep that from your mom? Like, do you just keep her in a traditional part of your life? So, you know what I'm saying? Or do you expose that to her?
Honestly, like, growing up, my household wasn't really like that lovable, I'm gonna be honest. So, I'm not that close to my mom. Now that I have kids and stuff like that, I'm going through one of them situations where people talk about all the time, like, the grandmother is great to the grandkids. I'm going through one of them situations, but I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying? So, I know that she's going to, like, love my daughter, like, the way that she should be loved, etc. So I'm grateful. At this point, I feel like I kind of reached out to my mom a couple times, with events and, things that I had going on, and she didn't show up. So now at this point, it's just like, you're just going to have to see, you know what I'm saying? All love to my mom because I wouldn't be here without her for sure, but it's just like one of them, you just going to have to see moments. Like, you don't even know who your daughter is, So,
right.
Yeah, so it's one of those for sure.
Yeah, she was an old school mom. Back in the day, we all had those old school moms. Yeah.
Well, I want to piggyback off that. Now, does that make you go harder? The fact that your mother is not really a part of that. Do that, like you said, is that the I'ma show you type? Is that where that come from? Where you got so many different things that you do?
Yeah, it's a lot. Like, I'm be honest, like, I had a hard time, even up to now, like, dealing with pain. So I have learned to turn pain into like, go mode. Like, all right, you feeling some type of way, you need to get so busy that you can't even feel no type of way. So, and that brung out Black Billionaire, I'm be honest. Like, it was just one of the things where I'm like, oh, I'm hurting, I'm feeling some type of way, I don't know what to do. And it was like, you need to go into go mode. You need to show people, like, this is what I can do. Like, because if you was sleeping, though, like, I'm the person that was, like, backstage. I did everything that was, like, you seen, like, my artists. And I was the monster behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying? And now it's, like, it's different for me to, like, be the face of a company for sure. So, like, this is my first podcast, everything. Like, so it's like, whoa, like, all this stuff is just coming. Everybody like, let me do this, let's do this, let's do this. I'm like, hold on. Just message Cash, please. Give me a break. So, but yeah, so it just one of those things. I done had to turn pain into go mode because I done been through so much. It's just like, we got to figure out a way to cope. Got to figure out a way to keep it going for sure.
Yes, definitely.
I love that. Yeah. So because of your upbringing, that's why you're interested. You know, your nonprofit is interested in the girls from the ages 13 to 18.
Yes.
So those are real important.
It's important. It's important. Like, I say that all the time. Like, it's important. Like, when I was 13, like I said, me and my mom was never close. And to anybody that got a daughter, I'm telling you, like, I know people say all the time, you can't be your daughter's friend, but you can. You really can. And you can have boundaries there, and you can be your daughter's friend, I'm telling you, because it's important for mothers to be, like, close to their daughters because it changes their whole life. I wish I did have a couple people I can go to, but they were close to my mom. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's only so much I'm going to tell you.
Right.
Well, that's my goal. I think if I had the support that I needed, I think between 13 and 18, if I had the support I needed, like my parents, they separated at that time. So it was rough. I was a daddy's girl. My daddy was my biggest fan. You get me? So if a girl, have a support between 13 and 18, if they had the support they need, I believe they can be great for sure. And I want to do that. I want to like be that breath of fresh air that they can get if their house is crazy or at school is crazy. I want to be that, you know what, let's work on this. Let's get on the right track. Let's just do this. And like, and the ultimate goal is to get them to graduation without getting pregnant, without running off with some stupid boy, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully, like, when I get to that point, I can, like, provide, like, scholarships and stuff to them when they graduate, just as a token of my appreciation for staying on the right track, for sure.
Keeping them busy. Okay.
Yes, I love that. So that brings me, I definitely understand that. They go deep in that on another segment. But, so what is Black Billionaire?
So Black Billionaire, So Black Billionaire, I started Black Billionaire in a rough spot. Like, I had just got out of a relationship with someone I was in a relationship for like probably like 12 years at the time. And I was homeless. I was staying with my mama. I had my son. He was just turning 1 like a month later. My ex took my car. I was dealing with a domestic violence situation, all types of stuff. And I was like, I will never get here again. I'll never get here again. And to me, in my mind, it was not like I was the only one that could be a Black billionaire. Even back then, it was like, I don't want to be a millionaire. I want to be a billionaire. Like, I want to set that goal high. Like, I want to be a billionaire. I want to change my kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? I want to change their kids' lives. Like, that's just my goal. So I'm telling you, it was a rough spot when I had this going on. And I'm telling you, like, Cash, my partner, he was like, you gotta drop this like now. And I'm like, no. So I think that was like 2021. I just launched it this year. It was 2021. He was like,
taking off.
Super excited about it.
Taking off. I see the billboard on Gettysburg. Yeah, taking after they're down that bus. Yeah.
Well, definitely. Shout out to BZ and Cash, because I'm telling you, like, that's another thing. Like, a lot of people don't know me, so they probably don't trust me when I start off. But I have put a post up before, and I was like, look, I got some free advertising for some people. And I'm telling you, nobody really reached out to me except for a couple people that wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? And I got tuned in with them. But to post a billboard and to put it out again and to see the reaction from people like, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? And I'm like, I'm still open to do it for sure. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just like to see the difference. So I look back on that post and be like, dang, didn't nobody really even respond? And to see now, like, I wake up every day and there's shares on it and there's likes on it. And it's like people reaching out to me. I'm like, I want it to go this way, and I want people to know, like, no matter what, if I reached out to you before and you didn't get it done, I don't care. Like, let's become Black billionaire. Let's do this. Like, let's get together and be the best us for sure. Like,
That's dope.
I'm loving it. So,
Yeah.
are you still a nurse, or are you focusing more on your branding? Or
so it's funny because I ask my business partner every day. I'm like, can I quit today? Can I just off out today? I do. I ask him that every day. So, I got kids, so I have to keep my money for them for sure. So I'm still a nurse too. I work. I try to balance it because it's like 3 days a week, 12 hours a day. So on my off days, I'm doing Black Billionaire. When I get home, I'm doing Black Billionaire. But yes, I know. And I got 2 kids. I got a 4-year-old, and my daughter turned 1 next month. So yes. So it's rough. I'm talking.
Black woman
That'd be okay. Period. That's what I'm talking. Still getting it done.
They say it's 24 hours in a day. Everybody has the same 24 hours. It's just about what you do with your 24 hours. And it sounds like you do it all.
It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. So, like I said, my business partner, my best friend, he on the road right now. Cash, he works for Longhorn too. So he travels right now, and he's in Texas. So to not have him by my side too, helping me get the business together because he's focusing on his dream is rough. But you know what, we get it done for sure. So shout out to Beezy too, because Beezy holding it down. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, shout out to Beezy. Now I was gonna say, now you manage artists, right?
I used to. People want me to come back. I don't know, y'all.
Now how did you get into that? How did you get into managing artists?
I was, like I said, I was in a situation that wasn't good for me. And I'm gonna be honest, like one time I was sitting at home and Cash had like messaged me on Facebook. We ain't never talked before or whatever. And he was like, he sent me his music. He was like, I need you to shoot a video for me. And I remember listening to his music and I'm like, who the heck is this guy? Like, I don't even know this man. I'm like, who the heck? Oh, his music tight. So we had like linked up at the studio. That was our day. Like every Sunday we'd go to the studio. And the first day we linked up, I shot a video for him. And his whole setup, like, this back in the day when people was getting on to like writing on their phones and stuff, like he was still writing on paper, taping it on the glass window and reading off the paper, rapping. And I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dude, you got potential. So I'm not gonna lie, like he got me into like learning how to be a manager, learning how to, you know, go beyond the steps of being a videographer. And I'm be honest, it just kind of like meshed together. It just became that. I don't even think we ever even had a conversation like, he be my manager. It was just like, dude, you need to go. And I'm going to do everything behind you to make you look good. So let's do this. Like, so it just became that. And behind that, everybody was like, whoa, like, who is she? What is she doing? So even now, I'm telling you, like, when I launched Black Billionaire, so many people reached out, like, are you ever going to go back to shooting videos? Are you ever going to be a manager again? And I'm just like, I don't know, guys. Like, it's a lot. So I plan on getting into, like, artist consulting, though. Basically, like, setting the artists up to let them, like, show them exactly, like, what steps you should take to make yourself look good and be great. And, you know, it's some stuff I see from artists now, and I'll be like, don't do that. And I'll be like, I ain't their manager, shut up, sit back and let them do them. But that's what I plan on getting into, basically just trying to, like, help a person get that image that they need to be a successful artist, for sure.
So what is your actual passion, though? Because you have so many things that you're doing. What are you actually passionate about?
I'm gonna be honest, like, that takes so much inner work that I had to do. I'm gonna be honest. Because for a while, I felt like I was just floating. I'm gonna be honest. It felt like I was just floating. Like, I don't know where I belong. I was just floating. And I got into journaling. I got into, like, listening to motivational speeches every morning. I got into, like, I'm gonna be honest, at first I wasn't a real big spiritual person. I had came across this guy called Stephen Furtick on YouTube. If y'all ain't hit to him, y'all got to get into him. I'm gonna be honest. And he had a sermon, and it was called, like, Tired on the Inside. And it was deep. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm telling you, like, I was in a car crying. So that's my thing. When I go up the highway or anything, if I'm in the car for a long time, I listen to motivational speeches, podcasts. Now I listen to him with his sermons, you know, stuff like that. So it was, I'm going to be honest, it took a lot of time for me to really figure out what I wanted to do and what's my passion. And I'm be honest, it's just like to heal people, heal the world, like be a beautiful spirit and everything that I do, try to bring peace to people. You know what I'm saying? Like let people know that we don't have to be like against each other. Like I'm all for the list and all that stuff that they do, but we ain't even got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we can all win. Like why we got to rank everything? You know what I'm saying? So I think my passion, I'm gonna be honest, like that's why I said like I do so much. I got so many different businesses. Like I just think my passion is just to change the world somehow. Like somehow change the world. Make it easy for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I'm doing that some way, somehow, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You're doing that.
You having that good heart like that, you will be successful.
Thank you.
That's what God wants. Yeah, you gonna change the world.
Thank you.
Hey, now I want to talk about your billboards. How did you get into the billboard business, and how can we get on that billboard?
So I actually, it was just one of them things like that came across my mind. I'm gonna be honest, like I did some research. I was able to get me a sales guy that I worked super close with. We was able to do a contract with each other. So then like I honestly just used my resources to help other people for sure. And I did reach out to Sleepy about you guys getting up on a billboard. For sure.
Hey, that'll be sexy.
Yes. I'm excited about that.
Okay. Like next month.
Oh, next month.
Right, dude. Now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. So that was a big accomplishment for me. I'm not gonna lie, because I would never have even thought that I would have had a billboard ever. So I'm be honest, like it's just one of the things. Like I always say, ask for wisdom over abundance and wealth, because wisdom, I'm telling you, it comes to your mind, and you be like, I need to do that, and then next thing you know, you're helping other people. Or you know, it just rolls from there. I'm telling you, stuff just drops in my head, and I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna act on that, and it works out for the best. I'm gonna be honest.
So it's a company around here that you get in contact with and say,
Yes,
you want to buy one or something?
Yeah. So as long as you have like a credible business and you can get it, he's willing to work with you. I'm telling you, anybody can do it for sure.
Oh, okay. And how long do you usually leave a person up on the billboard?
So mine is up for like 30 days, and that's usually like the norm. You can do longer than 30 days. Of course, it comes with more money, and they're not cheap. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I know, like, when I spent what I spent on my billboard, I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what I can do is I can provide this to other people, and at the same time, I'm not even charging probably even 10% of what I paid for the billboard. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like offering this to people like, hey, you can have this chance to get up on this billboard. I set it up for you. And literally the only thing that I do on my end, like I said, like I broke it down to Sleepy, like I don't put most of my personal stuff on there. Only things up there like Black Billionaire Company. And that's just to, you know, bring the unity together. You know what I'm saying? But everything else is that person's. And I'm telling you, like, if you ain't never been up on a billboard, it's a different type of feeling. Like my face is not even up there. It's my name. And I ride past that billboard every day. I'm telling you.
Located? Gettysburg. Right there. Right. Where the traffic at?
Gettysburg and Gettysburg and Cornell.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you stuck in traffic right there. You looking at it for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Y'all better deal with her.
Right. Doing that construction. Now I was gonna say, now what you doing that? Did you see like a spike in your sales from that? Are people tuning in now that they seen the billboard?
I'm gonna be honest, and it's crazy because, like I said, Cash told me this. He was like, when that billboard go up, you think you're gonna go crazy off of your launch. Nah, when that billboard go up, it's gonna be crazy. And I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of, and it ain't even, I'm gonna be honest, sales are good. I'm gonna be honest, but it's the interaction I'm being able to do now. The people I'm being able to meet, all that type of stuff. But there's a lot of people that be like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, and they don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that I want people to really like interact, get to know each other. Because I met a lot of people just off of speaking on the billboard. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I seen your billboard and that's tight. And how can I do that? And I'm just like, I help you, you know, you can just, you know, we can come up with some type of deal and figure it out. But like I said, that's what I've been doing. It's like giving people the chance to buy slots on the billboard. And it's like coming out, I'm telling you, I'm still putting in a pretty penny, but I ain't even worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's my getting back to Dayton for sure. So.
Dang, that's
and yours definitely gonna come.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, I've been seeing you prospering and growing for a really long time. And I don't even know if you remember me. But I was like, like 15, 16, manage and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I was doing music with Sleepy.
Yes. Yes.
in that studio closet. Yeah. Music and whatnot. But yeah, I just love seeing it. I was just wondering if you remember me.
I do remember you. I do. I'm telling you, back then, life was just so beautiful back then. It was so easy. It was so easy. Like, and us being adults now, like, I'm so proud of everybody, though, because everybody found their lane and they running with it. You hear me? Like, but back then it was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we used to have shows. I was just telling Cash this. Like, I remember we used to have shows, and I used to work at Waffle House back then. That's how you know I ain't had no real good. You don't make we used to come from Columbus, and I used to drop everybody out of my car, and I used to go to Waffle House and sleep for an hour, go to work, go back home, and do it all over again the whole weekend. And I'm telling you, like, we used to stay busy, but it was rewarding. I'm be honest, that's one of the like most beautiful time of my life. And like people don't know, like back then, like me and Cash, like I was homeless in some of that part. Like I was homeless in some of that part, and I was like working out of a hotel. Like Kevin Gates said that, like working at a hotel right before it played out. He said that. That's one of my favorite rappers, by the way. And he said that, and I remember listening to the song now, and I'm like, dang, like we used to be like that. We used to shoot videos in the hotel, like around the hotel to make it look different, like because that's all we had. Like I was homeless, I was out of a situation, you know what I'm saying? And it took off from there. Like me and Nino, I got to manage Nino. We had Apollo, our role manager. We had Ace. We had so many people. Gem City. I don't even want to. Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, for sure. So, and we started working with like Dre Day. We started working with Richie Smith and Columbus. And I'm telling you, like, when I wrap my head around it now, I'm like, if we would have just stayed with it, like everybody, if we would have just stayed with, just imagine back then we had a type of unity that I speak of, and we would have just all just stuck together, and we could have been out of here.
You know what I'm saying? The world, because that was a time for real.
Yeah, sure.
It was a lot of creative, talented people back then, and we had a lot of support. Everybody supported each other. Everybody was right. Soon as somebody got on the mic, here come everybody. What? Here, like, tired them up. Like, yeah, that was really a time to be alive.
And then I know Mo Better crazy, but shout out to him because he always provided that lane for artists. Like no matter what, like he don't care. Come up here and show what you got. So you got to get at the Mo Better for real at the end of the day, like because I'm telling you, he made the platform for all of us to come out. Even we had other places to go for sure, but in Dayton it was just a different type of vibe of being freaking Sneaky D's. Like,
you know, it's not even that anymore. Yes, I had 17 different names. We need a shout out to Mo Better because he did. He stayed hitting somebody up. Look, I got this going on here. Come on, I got this going. Don't come get on the mic. He's still doing it to this day.
For sure.
Yeah, ain't got a podcast too. You got to get on there too.
Oh yeah, I have to hit him up for sure.
Yeah, you know
for sure.
So back to your Waffle House days. Did you break up any fights? I just
look, you gonna laugh at me. Look, so when I work places, I work out the way. When I work places, so I don't got to deal with that type of stuff. You hear me? So, like, right now, and I work all the way in Beaver Creek. Back then, I worked at the Waffle House in Huber Heights, so we never really even seen nothing like that. So, no, thank God.
Oh, it's only the West Side, huh?
We call Inglewood because that was the one. People think it's Needmore. No, it's Inglewood. Inglewood. That one's crazy.
Inglewood to get it in. See, I would have thought Needmore for sure.
They're both some type of way for sure, but we used to always call it Inglewood. Because that's what everybody go when they want to try to get away from Needmore. They go to Inglewood.
You're right.
So
right about that.
And it's so cold in there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because they trying to get you out. Right. Out. You ain't got time to be mad. You cold.
Yeah. That's how we have. What's all? We used to make that joke. That's true.
Right. Yeah. Now, what would be like some words of motivation that you would give somebody, like, you know, hearing about your situations and the way that you're still prospering and you kept going? What kind of words of inspiration would you give maybe a single mother? Well, you're not a single mother. Maybe a child who didn't have their mother and, you know, still want to push forward. You know what I'm saying?
You just got to keep going. Like, it's going to be so rough. Like, y'all don't even know how many times I done, like, broke down on Cash or broke down on anybody. You know what I'm saying? To ask, like, your mom not here. Even at the event, you know how many people ask me, like, is your mom here? And I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? And it was a couple times I had to walk out the event, decompress, and just bring it back. I'm gonna be honest, and people don't really see that because I always try to keep like the business face going, but it do get rough sometimes. So you just got to keep going. At the end of the day, like you have to be able to prove to people like you're worth that time. And I'm not saying I'm not worthy of my mom's time, but you know, it's one of my things I always say. You know what? This is a good one. When people are comfortable in their lives, they don't understand that you're uncomfortable and you're going after a dream or you're driven to do something. Like my mom's comfortable. She's a nurse. She has her house. She has, she raised her kids. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get into that mind state. Like when people don't support me, it's because they're more comfortable than I am, and I'm uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable. Even at like, I feel like that I'm at my best that I've been in a long time in life. You know what I'm saying? Even now, I'm uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm diving into things that I'm like, whoa, I thought I would never have to do this or deal with this many people. But you just got to remember, like, you got to keep going no matter what. And you got to just prove to people, like, this is who you are. This is what you can do. And you gotta recognize them comfortable people versus them uncomfortable people at the end of the day. Like, they uncomfortable. Don't chase the win though, because you never gonna get there. But stay uncomfortable. Be grateful though at the same time though. Like, be grateful for what you have. I'm very grateful for what I have. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. But at the same time, like, I'm uncomfortable. I gotta stay on grind mode. I gotta keep going for sure. So just
wow. Well, you know what? You gotta know, Auntie. You gotta. Aunt B will come and support you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, you guys always
can I get that Black Billionaire black jacket?
Yes, yes. I'm telling you, I'll get you together for sure.
Can you show us the jacket?
Yeah.
Can we see the jacket?
Let's see if I can.
Look, I just want to say, folks can't wait to be family. Right. She said, well, I be your auntie. And here go Nikki talk about, hey, you my sister. Now what y'all got going on now?
So we got Stay Solid Key. So we got Stay Solid Key on the back. So like Stay Solid Key, I'm not even gonna lie, like I take that like to the heart. That's why I always still carry it, because it's cash business. I'm gonna be honest. Like Stay Solid was always cashes. He came up with it. It was his vision. I just rolled with it. But he came out with this song, and then it was back in the booth. And at the end, he was like, "You got to stay solid like Keith." And I kept it from that day on. I will forever keep it, because it's like that's what me and him go through. We've been through so much as business partners, as friends, as everything. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, nah, you got to stay solid. So that's why I always keep Stay Solid Key. So then 17 is like our little lucky number. So I always put 17 on the back. At the bottom, it says, look, the camera got me confused, y'all. Forever Solid.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Oh, and that's nice. I like that.
So then on the side, it's just like a K with Stay Solid Key. Black Billionaire at the bottom with our little astronaut with the Stay Solid Universal. And then the other one, I love the other one, I'm be honest. If y'all probably didn't see my daughter's jacket, but she has like a jean jacket that's kind of like this. But at the top, it says, the world is a better place with you in it. Then it says,
well, I love that.
Then it says, I love more. And then it has Forever Solid. And then at the bottom, it says, stay balanced. Because I feel like that's important. You always got to stay balanced, for sure. Find your balance and try to stay as balanced as you can, for sure. So,
yeah,
that's like an affirmation jacket.
Right, I just want to put it on.
Yes.
Living. Right, you feel me? Wear it one time. So are they on the website that you have or anything?
They are not. I have not uploaded them to the website. Someone else asked me that, and I think I am going to end up uploading like a custom area, like if you want that. So it's just like I'm telling you, the website, people get confused with websites. Like, you know how many people still reach out to me and want to order? And I'm like, go to the website. And like, yeah, so it's just confusing. So I'm trying not to put so much on there so people wouldn't be like so overwhelmed. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I've been thinking you're still overwhelmed, so you might as well just put it up there. So I am thinking.
What's the website address?
BlackBillionaires.com. So it's
Billionaires with an S.
Yeah, so it's BLKBillionaires.com.
Black Billionaires with an S. So make sure y'all put that S on there. Don't take it.
.com. Yeah, .com. Yep.
Yeah, don't y'all try. It's not Kroger's.
It is
Kroger. They were just talking about how black people put S's on
everything.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely does.
Well, I had an S because it's got to be more than one Black billionaire, so we got to put the S on it so it's unity. You get what I'm saying? Everybody has a billionaire.
That's right.
So I added S on it, so the S is supposed to be there.
What's your name on all your social media? So
right now my Facebook is probably the only one that's like Key Eminence Hell. I think on my TikToks and everything, I done switched everything over to Black Billionaire Company, CO. So Black Billionaire CO. Everything else should be that. I even switched over to my YouTube. I got videos on there from 11 years ago. I even switched to Black Billionaire Company on that, and that was a big one. I'm like, ooh, all my history, and it's going under a different name. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's time for new things. So that was a big one.
Yes, and we wish you nothing but blessings on all the things, on all 56 of them.
Thank
We'll
you.
prosper in every single last one. And we can't wait to get us some Black Billionaire merchandise.
Also, Auntie is going to be supporting Honey.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it for sure. And I always now I'll let you guys.
A dope interview with Solid Key, the owner and creator of Black Billionaire.
Here he is. Y'all better go check her out. Get y'all shirts.
Like, yes, get
Black
y'all a shirt,
Billionaires with an S.
a sock, a bib, a jacket.
She heard it.
Headband.
Right, I make everything. You don't see it,
The jacket on.
yeah, I make
Yeah,
it.
but she gonna
Everything. She can make everything.
everything.
Jean jackets, jackets. She can make it. For sure. That we are so happy that you let us be your first interview. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you.
I love you guys. It couldn't be no other way for sure.
Man, we love you too, man. And we about to get up out of here. So this has been an episode of Hood Talk Podcast on Wu-Tang Radio.